I think racial profiling is wrong, although I would understand why it's very common. Um, I just feel like maybe they shouldn't really base it more on race, just like kind of like their characteristics. Um, but yeah, sometimes I don't think it's fair to certain people of color because if like the criminal is someone and they're not really and they're black, that doesn't mean everyone that's black is going to be a criminal. So that's just why.
As if racial profiling is wrong, first of all. I think that it is kind of an ignorant way to look at someone else.
I personally have not been racially profiled, but I know people who have.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like my boyfriend, he's been racially profiled before when he was like in a predominantly white area.
Mm-hmm.
Since the cops pulled him over after like an hour of being in that area, and they were like, "Who is he to you? What is your relation to him?" So kind of like saying, "Oh, you're not like you're Mexican, he's not. So
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing here?"
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have. I have been treated less than because of the color of my skin when it comes down to financial matters, as if I would need extra assistance than I do need, um, without having given any reason as to why. Driving around, I've been pulled over um, when I didn't really do anything wrong.
Law enforcement goes out looking for a specific person, try not to just kind of have the race in their mind, but like specific characteristics. Like I know some people could describe them like if they have tattoos or if they have piercing, stuff like that, and not really just overall the color of their skin.
I think it would be a hard fix. Maybe a little more education as far as within law enforcement itself, but I don't really think you can fix people's ignorance.
I think everyone in law enforcement, or the great majority, 99.9% of law enforcement officers, are in it for the right reason to do the right things for the community.
It's important to have law enforcement to keep the community safe, although I think it hasn't always been um, that great. There are corruption in our system, and not everything is fair. And sometimes I feel police can kind of get in over their heads with their authority and kind of take advantage of certain people. And obviously, that's not for everyone, just some of them.
I support law enforcement. I think it's very necessary to keep order and control. I do know, just like with any other career, you take the good with the bad as far as people. But overall, we need law enforcement.